Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today, I'm going to walk you through what I built for the 4th of July holiday. But before we go any further, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and leave any and all of your comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Now, as you can tell, I'm trying to build a star. I knew I wanted the house to be a star, and I was thinking maybe something like the Star of David or the little star that looks like a little person. I tried every which way on my own to try to make it look like a freaking star, and no matter what I did, it did not work. I'm sure you can see that I went back and forth a lot. I wasn't getting frustrated, just getting kind of disappointed, I guess. I didn't think it would be that difficult. I figured with squares it would be fairly easy to use geometry to make a star, but I was very, very wrong in so many ways, so many times. It's not even close to being funny. I was beginning to kind of get disappointed again, though, that I probably wasn't going to be able to make a star house. So I went on Google and searched for a star house or something like that. And I found this one. This one worked out. It kept me from having to do anything other than throw down some squares and put up some walls. And I do like the layout of it. Now, making it functional was going to be a different story, but I was able to actually get a star house, and I was so happy about that. I mean, like, so happy. Here, you're going to see me working on the patio and the porch, trying to figure out where the front and the back door were going to go. And that one didn't take me very long to do. That was fairly easy. Now, once I finished that, I did decide to go ahead and do like an interior floor plan. I figured that was going to be fairly simple as well because it was just going to be a bunch of square rooms for the most part because, well, there's no other option. And the route around the house is literally going around the house. So I laid down some pieces of furniture to make sure that the space was going to be sufficient, and it was. I'm sure there's people out there that could probably do a different, maybe even better layout than I have, but I like this one. It works for what my vision was, and I really like it. Now, for the center, I knew immediately I wanted to do a fountain. I wanted to do something with water in a grassy area. So I played around with, well, the pre-made shapes for the fountains, and it made it a lot easier to figure out what I wanted to do. Also, knowing that I can use the dot on the keyboard to rotate made it a whole heck of a lot easier. Now I'm getting better at it. Using it does make everything a lot easier, though. And yeah, I did kind of skip a little bit because I forgot to record, as I do sometimes when I'm like all enthralled in what I'm doing. So my apologies. I didn't mean to leave you out of that process, but all I did was just add some platforms to the top to do the roofing because I did not want to roof it. There was no way on this planet that I was ever going to be able to roof it with a regular roof. So that's why I opted for the platforms. I do go back later though, and I changed the platforms to half walls so that I could paint the half walls the same color as the walls themselves. I learned that trick elsewhere as well. Now, adding the pool, I of course wanted it to be an unusual kind of shape, and that's how I ended up with this one. I think I moved it around a little bit a couple of times after though. Once I got it done, I started to think about what color I wanted to do the walls outside. I decided I was going to do them in red, white, and blue to go along with the red, white, and blue 4th of July theme. So that's what I did. Every box is a different color. It's either red, white, or blue, and no color is side by side itself. I did change the color rotation around the house because when I looked at it on the gallery, I wanted you to be able to see the red, white, and blue. So I did change that up a couple of times, and I am so glad I made those changes because it works a whole lot better out here like that. I also went ahead and added to the porch and patio a kind of ceiling trellis, I guess, if you want to call it that. I added the bifold glass to the back. I thought that little area there was going to be a very cool little feature. I just had to figure out what it was going to be. I did have to play around with the platforms a little bit, though. I'm not sure what I did to make the platforms in the rooms different, but I did want to make sure that they were all the same height. Now, here in a bit, we're going to get into the build a little bit more. You'll see more of what my vision is, and hopefully you enjoy it. So don't go anywhere. Just blink. I'll be right back. I'm sorry I had to put you through all the craziness of making a friggin' star-shaped house. I don't know why I decided to do that. But here in the middle, we've got a nice little grassy patch with some water. I'm going to put some water emitters all the way around, one in each corner, different sizes, different shapes. And then at some point, not right now, I'm going to, there There we go. I'm going to finish out the exterior. But what I want to do right now is I want to work on the interior. So I've got the furniture laid out so that I know where the rooms are. So this is going to be an office and then going counterclockwise. Nope, that's clockwise. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. I am losing my mind. So anywho, this is the office. This is the dining room, kitchen. This is the, I guess, the exit entrance to the patio. But here is the shared bathroom for the whole house. And then we have bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, living room. So to get to this bedroom, you go through the living room. To get to this bedroom, you go through the entryway to the backyard. I know. It's the only thing I could do. It's the only way that I could make it work. And I like it. I really like this. It's so cute. It's totally different for me. I like it a lot. But you can kind of tell what my thought process was on how I was going to lay this out. So now I need to just go in and actually do it. I don't know how I'm going to get this done. I'm going to have to figure something out. But I know I will. I know I will. And it'll work out just fine. I just have to do it. So bear with me. I'm just going to go room by room. We will start with the entry, which is the office, and we will go from there. Here is the basic layout for the office. These are the coolest curtains ever, so I plan on using them a lot. A lot. I don't understand how they can't be, because they are. They're amazing. I love them. And the dining room is going to be in blue, because of the outside wall is blue, so the interior is going to be blue-esque, I suppose. And I don't know why I cannot get this window to go where I want it, or this curtain to go where I want it to. I want it there, but lower, and it won't go lower. I don't know. It's a clipping thing, I guess. I don't know. I just can't get it to where I want it to be, so that's where it is. If y'all have a secret on how to make that work, y'all let me know, please, and thank you. I know it's a little squishy right around here and here, but it's about the best I can do. The only thing I can think of to make it functional. So we've got the stove and the refrigerator on one side and then the sink on the other facing the backyard. And then here you can do all your food prep and whatnot. And it's close to the stove. So that should work out okay, I think. I mean, they should be able to use everything, so I'm not worried too much about that. Bathroom is hard, and it's very squishy. I do believe the sink should still work like that. I like it that way. I really do. I just don't know how I'm going to do a mirror, because if I put the sink this way, it just looks weird to me, doesn't it? I think it looks weird. Then I thought about putting the sink over here, but that's even weirder, in my opinion. So I think I'm just going to leave it there for now. And when I go back and do like the flooring and stuff, I might change my mind. What to do with this entryway? I might just leave it empty for now anyway. Bedroom. I think I can figure something out for the bedroom. This bedroom looks good. Oh shoot, I need curtains though. All right. I added the curtains and the nightstand. Then I've got the mirror over here, a full-length mirror, a little place to sit, read a book. All right, so far so good. Now we have this gigantor of a bathroom. How do we do this one? How do we do this one? Cannot find curtains or blinds for this bathroom. It's annoying. So I think I'm just going to leave it without anything on it for now. But I like this. You walk in on this side, you got a wall to greet you. And you've got your shower, bathtub, toilet. I wonder if maybe I could do this over there as well. So like that. Get rid of that counter. What do you think? I kind of like that. It keeps this closed off, so you're not invading anybody's privacy if you're over here going to the bathroom from this bedroom. This bedroom walks in, and they're not going to see anything until they get to the toilet, or until they get to the sink. But anyway, I like this. I like this a lot. This is probably going to be my favorite room. I'm telling you that right now. I don't know why, but I have a feeling this is going to be my favorite. This living room is probably going to be my next favorite one. I layered rugs, and I think I did a good job. Got the red on the bottom and the blue on the top, so it's a red, white, and blue room. Of course, they're all kind of red, white, and blue, but, you know. That's neither here nor there. Sorry I keep yawning. I cannot help it. I am tired. I had a late night. A fun late night, but still a late night. I didn't go to bed till like 2 in the morning. Yes. Wish I could. Oh, this drives me nuts. I even tried moving the window away, but the window just likes to clip up high. up here, and I don't want it to clip up there. I don't know why it's going up there. It's why is it snapping way up there? It makes no sense. So whatever, it stays there for now. You just have a long curtain rod. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I hate angles. Anywho, I want to work on each of these rooms off camera, and then I will come back and show you what I have done, and I believe y'all are gonna like it. Y'all are gonna like it. At least I hope so, because I'm gonna have fun. All right, I'll be right back. Blink.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to remind you to hit that like button, leave your comments, questions, and suggestions down below, hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget that notification bell. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okie dokie, we are done. I hope you guys like what I have done. I really like it. It works out so cool. I've got, oh, what was in here? What was in this pond? Sprites. Pond is filled with sprites and nothing else. Because I tried to put more than one thing in there, but apparently you cannot. You can only do one thing at a time. Oh, I need to get rid of that mailbox. Because I already have a mailbox. Yes, I do. So if we go around here, we've got just a little bit of landscaping out front. Not a lot of landscaping on the side. I didn't want to add too much. I felt like it was just going to be too much if I did. We're going to go afternoon so we get better lighting. There is the house. I know it looks a little but I like it. I like it with the 3 different colors. It works for me for what I was trying to do for 4th of July, which our colors are red, white, and blue. Yes, they are. I've got a giant window box here, but I'm pretending it's not a window box, that it's actually sitting on the floor. And those are pansies that she has picked and placed herself. If we travel around the back, you'll see we have a nice backyard back here full of some activity and skill items. Red, white, and blue themed throughout the backyard, as well as the front yard and the inside of the house, which is where we're going to go right now. We walk in and we walk into the office area, essentially. We do have an alarm, so yay. As you can see, it is a red and white type room, which works out pretty well. I knew I wanted to have red, white, and blue throughout the house as well, so I think I did a good job. If we go to the left here, this is the dining room, which I really like the dining room. It's simple. It's not overly cluttered. It just has a few things. Looks like she's been eating some things here and there. Over here in this corner, we've got some beautiful plants to take advantage of the big corner window, which is nice. Through here is the kitchen. It is completed. Again, not a lot of clutter, just the necessities. I mean, the clutter really, she still hasn't even unpacked it yet, so that's why. But, you know, whatever works. We've got a coffee pot and then the teacups, coffee cups back there with some cereal behind there. We keep going, and this, I love this. I love this little section here. It's like a veranda lanai type thing with 2 wide open double glass doors to take you out, or bifold doors, excuse me, that takes you outside, which we'll take a look at that in a minute. We do have a ceiling fan in here with some pictures, and here's that little funky bathroom. It is a funky little bathroom. I will tell you, mirrors reflect off each other, so if for whatever reason your computer is running kind of slow, you might want to remove one of the mirrors, at least one of the mirrors. Look how that plant goes. Look at it. Woo! Light, dark, light, dark, light, darkish, dark. We keep on going through, and this is the 1 bedroom. I love the wallpaper. I think it works out so pretty. This paper here reminds me, oh gosh, reminds me of those old velvet type wallpapers that, you know, back in the day. I love them, and I love to rub my face on it and rub my hand on it because velvet wallpaper is just too cool not to. Here's the bathroom completed. Love how this bathroom turned out. I think it is fantastic. There is your tub, shower, toilet section. It's kind of private, not so totally private, but a little bit. And here again, we have the double corner mirror. So again, if the computer's running slow, you might decide to remove one of those mirrors and restart the game. Might not be a bad idea. Here is the kids' room that is shared. I tried to put the laundry under the bed, but every time I did, she couldn't get into her bed or into the bed because I did test all this out. So it does all work. I had to change out the dresser, which I didn't want to do, but I ended up having to do because you can't walk in the door. It's a little squishy walking in, but whatever. It works. It works. You can still get in and out. And then you walk into the living room on this side over here. So cool. Loving it. Yes. Giant lamp? No. Giant plant over in the corner behind the TV, which is always wonderful. And then your thermostat there by the front door as well, which generally your thermostat's going to be in the middle of the house, but you know, is what it is. So let's go outside as we go through the entire house to go out back. This is the patio. You got your games table, a grill, some plants, your dining table with some more plants. We've got lighting. We've got the, I guess, trellis type ceiling thing out back. Go down some stairs. You've got this gorgeous swing set. If I had a swing set like this, I'd probably swing on it every day. The telescope. You've got some loungers over there. A red, white, and blue pool. And when I say it's red, white, and blue, I mean it is red, white, and blue. Hey, I had to stick with the red, white, and blue theme, so don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Please. And then we've got a little lounge area with a little fire pit coffee table, which is really nice for relaxing because not only are you relaxing by the pool if nobody's there, you are also relaxing next to the bird feeder and the little garden area. Over on this side, we've got your gardening area for your plants, and then you can put your plants together over there. And then a glass gate because it's the only one that matches close enough because there are no matching fences or matching gates for this fence. Go figure. And I was going to put ceiling fans out here too. Oh, I think I want to. Okay, well, they're not really centered in the section, but if I did center it over the table, it's going to be sitting over an empty hole. Same thing over here. So I didn't do that because ceiling fans don't hang by an empty hole. So yeah, I decided not to do that. And then here in the middle, see, I will move this tree. Oh, no, the tree. So you can see what I did here. We go into live mode and hit play. You can see we've got the water emitters. We've got a nice little grassy patch as well. And then we can move the tree back so you can get a nicer look. I always have trouble putting this back where it belongs though. So bear with me as I try. Here we go. Did I get it on the first try? Ha! Oh, no, I didn't. Dang it. Now I got it. Okay, now I got it. I thought I had it on the first try. Dang it. I was so proud of me, and now I'm not. I'm so disappointed in me. Anywho, we got some bikes out here as well, and this little path goes out that way. But I did test everything. Everything does work. Here is the full, complete layout. You walk into the... Oh, you can see the heat. Look at those heat waves going. You walk into the office area. Off to the right, you've got the living room, the shared kids' bedroom, a bathroom that is shared with the master bedroom, the lanai that takes you outside, then the kitchen, dining, and then back to the front. So if you want to go anywhere in this house, you're going to have to walk all the way around. I don't think it's too bad if you're in the living room that you have to walk halfway across the house to get to the bathroom, or you can go through here to get to the bathroom. Either way, you're going to get to a bathroom fairly quickly. But that's about it, y'all. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I hope my voiceover work isn't too bad. I try, but sometimes I'm not 100% successful. I try to write out like, what's it called? I try to write out what I want to say. And then, you know, I read it back and it just, when I read it back, it just sounds like I'm doing exactly that, reading it. So I've got to get better at that. If you have any tricks of how to do that, y'all let me know. Let me know which one is your favorite room. I have to say, honestly, the lanai is my favorite area. But let me know which one's your favorite or your not favorite, your least favorite and your most favorite. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, have a little conversation. Tell me what you like or didn't like about it. I hope that this was enjoyable for you. I hope that you got some inspiration anyway. And know that, yes, you can absolutely make a house look like anything you want. You just need a little time and dedication and persistence and patience more than anything. If you want to download the shell and see what you can do with it, I have it up on my gallery. Hashtags lilmomma, Momma-One, star-studded shell, star, and holiday. I'm also going to add star-studded shell. Two L's, there we go. And hopefully that way you can find it a little easier. If you do give it a shot, let me know where I can take a look. You can tag me on Twitter or Blue Sky, or leave your comments down below. And if you want the completed build, it is under hashtags 4th July, Star Home, Star Studded, Lil Mama, and Momma-One. That is not the best thumbnail, is it? It's raining. Why is it gotta be raining? Let me fix that. There we go. I fixed it. And I am now uploading it to the gallery. So by the time you see this video, it will have been uploaded for just a couple of days. I'm uploading it on the 29th. So it'll be up there if you want it. And again, if you decide to take the build that I did and make it different, you know, change it up a little bit here and there, again, let me know. I'm on Twitter, Blue Sky, or in the comments, and I will go check it out. I might even put your build in a video as well. You never know. Just saying. In any case, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and leave all of your comments, questions, and suggestions down below. And until next time, y'all, have fun.